Mark, how's the week been training-wise after the frustration of last Saturday?
Wet. So it's been trying to get somewhere to get some grass to try on, which has been difficult. But yeah, it's been good. We put Saturday to bed, and now we're preparing for Leyton Orient on Saturday.
And in terms of Plan B solutions for places to train, have you managed to find those other locations and still get out on the grass?
Not so much grass, obviously, because everywhere's sodden at the moment. We managed to get on Stanley Park, where we train, for a little bit of time this morning, but it was really, really wet.
So, time on the artificial, time in the classroom then?
That's right, yeah. So as much time as we can get outside, we have, but otherwise more classroom.
Looking at possession stats from the last two games, 67% at Oldham, 60% at Scunthorpe. What more can you and the players do? Because obviously, if you dominate a game that much, you expect that the results go with them.
Yeah, I think when you look at the shots as well, there's not much more we can do but put the ball in the net. I keep saying it every week, so I think we have to find a combination of players that can find that consistency of scoring goals.
Just a case of perseverance then?
Yeah, the players are trying really hard. They're working their socks off and they're desperate to put it right.
Do you believe in luck?
I didn't before this season, but I think I do now.
How difficult is it for players to park that run, mentally as a player, to park the run and just focus on the next game, the next task in hand, which is, I suppose, all you can do?
I think that is the key issue. Is it's more of a mental aspect than a physical one. I think if we keep highlighting it, and it becomes an even bigger aspect. So we've just got to keep trying to play well, and if we keep playing well, then at some point we have to win some games.
Do you take the pressure off in terms of looking at the league table? Is it just literally win that next game?
Yeah, I've said to the boys, no pressure on us now. Just go and enjoy your football. Go and play with a smile on your face. Work as hard as you can, and let's see what happens.
You brought Lewis Thomas in a couple of games ago to stop the goals going in at the other end. They'd been 2s and 3s in the past. They've been 1 in the last 2 games. There's an improvement there. Is that the sort of thing that has to be improved by baby steps, if you like?
I think it's just both ends of the pitch. We looked in no trouble at all last week. We were really comfortable, and then one long ball over the top, and we were 1-0 down. And I think it's the only thing Tomo really, one other save I think had to make. And after that, it was just a case of if and when we were going to get an attack that led to a goal. So it's just fine margins at both ends of the pitch.
Leyton Orient, obviously, at home this weekend. The away game at their place, one of the games where the goals did fly in for you.
Yeah, we played particularly well first half, with 3-0 up at half time. And we ended up winning the game 4-2. So and we had 2 midfield players scored that day. Ibu scored 2 that day. So yeah, if we can get a similar result to that, we'll be more than happy.
And is that something you've been able to remind the players of this week?
Yeah, we're obviously trying to say, look, we've not become bad people or bad professionals overnight. It's just the way it is at the minute.
What do you make of Orient's recent form?
To be honest, I've not overanalyzed anything else apart from what we're doing, and trying to put all the energies into that.
Spicy encounter on the touchlines last time. You always say, well, it's a different game, doesn't matter. Does the same apply for that this weekend?
I'm just focused on what happens on the pitch. I'm not bothered about. I think people that were there know what happened, and that was proven. So just focus on what happens on the pitch.
Injuries? How's the squad?
Matt Mills hurt his back this week, so he's not available. Joe Mill's still unavailable. Farron Rawson unavailable. Liam Shepherd unavailable.
With the amount of centre halves that you've got unavailable, does that force a change of shape maybe, or is that still being considered?
No, we know what system we're going to play. be a young team, but we have to get on with that and have no fear. And let's hope that the fans can really give the players their backing in the home game, like they did in the last one, and get behind them.
Because obviously the home run has not been what anyone's wanted. I suppose you can only turn that round with everyone on the same side, can't you?
Yeah, it's not going to get any easier for us, because the more times you don't win, the more anxious you become. You feel the pressure. You hear every comment from the sidelines, and so we have to have people that are going to stand up and want to run, want to be really professional and not give silly mistakes away that lead to goals, and then we have to stand firm and stand together.
And obviously Joe Mills and Liam Shepherd were longer term injuries. How are they progressing?
I've not really paid too much too much emphasis on that, because I know they're not fit for a while, so I'm trying to concentrate on the boys that are fit.